What's going on Facebook? Y'all should already know what the deal is. I'm not gonna keep repeating myself of who I am and where we're at, because you guys should already know. But it's Thursday, it's week 3, day 4. Yeah, day 4. Sorry, I almost lost track. And it's going down with the question of the day. So here's the topic. I was watching the news yesterday and they were talking about, obese people, people that pretty much are, big, obese and whatnot, whether it's them dealing with, you know, health issues to where they were at one point small and they end up gaining weight along the run, whether they were eating too much or maybe it's genetics, sometimes genetics can make a person, become bigger than they are. But I was watching the news yesterday, and that kind of caught my eye, which is how this topic came about today. This is for both men and women. Now, say if you was with someone, or maybe you are with somebody, you know, and when you first met them, they were petite, like me. Big up to the big people, by the way. I'm not even gonna hate on you right now, but they were petite like me, or maybe even a little bit bigger, and this is for the guys. Along the way, your shorty started gaining a few pounds, well, maybe more than a few pounds, but regardless, she started gaining a few pounds to a point where, she's bigger than what she is. Whether it was from her eating a lot, maybe genetics, or maybe even pregnancy. Because sometimes pregnancy does, make females gain a couple of pounds or maybe more than a pounds that they really should be getting. But fellas, say if that happened, would you still be with the shorty, you know, for the long run if she was a bigger size than when you first met her? And for the females, it's almost the same thing for you guys. Would you still be with the guy knowing that when you first met him, he was small or maybe average sized and he became to be bigger than what you normally seen him as? For example, I'm like 111 or maybe 112. And say, I was with someone for a very long time and a year goes by and I'm like 260, 280. But would you still be with me? That's just an example, though. I don't know if I'm ever going to gain weight. But that's the question, you guys. Would you still be with someone knowing that when you first met them, they were small or maybe even a little bit bigger, and then along the run, they end up becoming, a lot of a bigger size than when you first met them? Would you still be with them? How do you feel about that situation? How do you feel about that topic? What is your responses about this? Because I'm kind of curious on what you guys have to say. Now, we already know what the deal is. If you got a question, send it to my inbox. Thank you for those that do send the questions. Hopefully, by me doing this, it helps you guys out a lot. I appreciate the love. And don't forget to stop by Sheila Nefertiti Montes, my fan page. And I'll check you guys mañana. Ow! Adios.